works better when you truly love. Love works better when you understand love. Love works better. Love works better. Love works better. I want you to understand. Love works better. Ooh, when you really love. Love works better. When you really love. Love works better. When you truly love. Understand love. Love works better.
Yes, love works better. I thank God for another day that the Lord has kept me. I used to sing that song till I cry. It was another day that the Lord has kept me. Bishop, I think it used to be Bishop Pierce. He would say, He has kept me from all evil with my mind stayed on Jesus. Just another day that the Lord has kept me. And I tell you, that song helped. It ministers to my soul. But I come back to talk some more on healing because 10 minutes is not going to be enough to talk about healing. Maybe you got something out of what I said, but I want to deal with it a little more because I know all of us need healing. Our mind, our spirit, our soul, our children, we all need healing. And mentally, if your mind gone, your whole body is back gone. I've been there. I've been there. So I want to talk more on prayer and healing. It said that we have faith, but it's blind faith. If you're not getting what you want, that's blind faith. And it's still what we're supposed to have. Blind faith, we don't see it, but we know it. And we'll know it when we see it. So blind faith should be a part of our life. We just expect it that it's going to happen. But we can't turn it loose and say, give it to God. See, we say, give it to God. That means turn it loose. Don't worry about it. No, you can't give it to God. God is in you. So you got to keep it and work it. You got to think about this. If God is in me, then he gave me some responsibility. He wouldn't have to be there. You could just say, do it, and he'd do it. But he made us a part of him. And we are part of him, and he's a part of us. And so we got to do the work. You might hear me out here keep saying the same thing over and over, but honey, it's a meaning into that. I am telling you, it's a meaning to what I'm saying. It's work. It's not just cast your cares on God, for he cares. Yes, he do, but the God in you got to do the caring. That's why I said when you start loving yourself, then you'll know who God is. God is love. You is love. God is in me. God is in you. And so you got to find out who you are to find out who God is. And then you will understand your life better. You'll learn how to treat yourself and you'll learn how to treat others. And you also learn how to tap into letting God speak to you. God give me some new words sometimes. He give me revelations because I've tapped into the spirit. And he give me revelations of things that just make my hair rise. I just get so emotionally. But I want to share more about how the laws govern our faith. And there is laws and there's rules. And if we outside of the laws and the rule, we can't get what we asking God for because you're not tapping into who you are. You're not, you don't understand the power that is within you. And like I said, we are Alpha and Omega. We are the beginning and the end. It's in us. We're going to die, and that's going to be the end. So we got to tap into that divine power and understand what that divine power mean in your life. It's a whole lot. We go to church and have Bible study and Sunday school and all that, YPWW and all that. But if you don't know who you are, how you going to teach me? Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So you have to keep that attitude that I got the faith and the substance is coming to me. They coming to me. I realize that healing is mine. I got to believe that my body is being healed. I got to send the power to my body. I got to speak life into my body. I got to speak those things as though they were. I am healed, and I know that I am healed. I know that God got me. I know that God is in me. I know God is my healer. I know God is my keeper. I know God is my provider. I know God's working it out for my good. I picked that house out in my spirit. I rolled through that neighborhood and I said, that's my house. I got to keep that on my mind. I got to keep that in my spirit. Smile. It's like hooking up to the electrician. That's the only time you're going to get some juice. That's the only time the radio going to come on, the heater going to come on, the stove going to come on. Once you turn that knob, and the knob is in your head, you got to keep that knob turning. Anytime something come in, well, you know, they ain't did it yet, but it's coming. Every time doubt come there, you got to move doubt because doubt gonna come. Ain't nothing happen. And I'm not saying don't go to the doctor because I goes to the doctor. I get my checkups. I do what they tell me to do. God gave them the ability to help our minds and our bodies. And I'm learning. I got to take care. When he give me what to do, I got to do it. I got to pray about it. I got to take the medicine. I got to wait on my spirit to catch up with my intellect. And so what I'm saying, prayer is good. Man ought to always pray and never faint. But you don't faint in heart and spirit either. That means keep the word in your spirit. Stay emotionally affected about it. Yeah, I know God promised it to me, and I feel it. I feel healing in me. I feel healing is taking place right now. I'm talking to you because I talk to myself, okay? It's not that I got it all made. No, I have to go to the doctor. I have pain, but I'm dealing with it. I get up every morning and I talk to myself. You got to believe in God. The God is in you. And so that's what I want to talk on. And I hope you will get involved in your relationship with God. Get involved with knowing who you are more. We just eat, go to work, come home, sit down, watch TV. We don't love ourselves like we should. Because how can you just wear that body out and not give it exercise? How can you wear that body out and not stop the mind from running and running and running and running and running? How can you love yourself when all you do is eat, sleep, go, and argue and fuss and worry? That's too much on the body. I'm talking to you because it comes to me first. And I'm working on me, and I want to work on you too. I don't want you to wait till you get my age to start working on yourself. I want you to start working on your mind, body, soul, your feeling, and your emotion. I want you to start working on all that because that is important. When you feel good about something, your body reacts to it and it brings more of that to you. So that's some of the things I want to say. And I like changing. Some things I get involved in I shouldn't be. And I'm like, how did you get there? But I'm still human. And I got to work on that. I got to work on that shortcoming. How to change the conversation without hurting a person feeling, because I don't want you to keep talking about what you're talking about. I want to change the feeling, but some people feeling is so easy to get hurt. So sometimes you just let them keep talking. I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of talking too. Sometimes I bring up old things that I shouldn't bring up. But we help us to one another, okay? I'm not putting you down. I'm not putting myself down, but we are helpers to one another. And what I'm sharing with you is a part of my life that I got to correct. And I want you to have a great day and stay tuned to our songs. Stay tuned to these teachings because I'm going to get a little deeper. And I'm going to also have a guest. Alex going to be with me some weeks. And I think he's going to help me in a lot of ways. So you all just be praying and expect it. Expect something. Expect something good going to happen to this channel. I've been so faithful out here. And because God assigned this to me, and I want to be good, and I want to be able to help somebody and live with somebody. So
I want you to understand. Love works better when you really love.